All right, let's see.
That house right there looks like a prison.
No, it doesn't.
Have you built that? What house is it?
That is actually the 1232. So it would be your Ainsworth.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep. So like if we go back to it, it's the Ainsworth, or our Mesa is what it's called.
Do you guys do a lot of flat style roofs in Arizona?
Well, there's a demand for it.
Really?
Yep. So we're starting to do them. So that's where the Santa Fe style came from, is for the demand for like flat roofs and more modern looking homes. So pretty interesting.
Where does the water run off on a flat roof?
That's a great question. I have no idea.
They must have some sort of special drainage for it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That's something I should probably find out though.
I'm surprised someone hasn't asked you.
Nobody's asked. I think people just assume there's a way that it like runs off and they're just like, oh, okay.
Well, let's wait a few minutes so we have a chance to let a couple more people log in.
Was this one of your builds?
No.
No?
It's not yours either?
No, I thought it was yours.
Why are we doing this? Whose was it?
Oh, no. I meant that house on the, on the website.
I'm like, we're doing a virtual tour of a house we didn't build. Sorry for those that are on and looking at us. This is Justine and Brenda hour, so we kind of have fun. Kind of bear with us. We'll get started here in a second. Oh my gosh.
No, this is one of my builds.
The one on the screen is not one of my builds. That's the Mount Rainier. I don't know whose it is.
It is. I thought it was yours. I know I took a customer to one of your Mount Rainiers up, was it in Longview, I think? And it was all white like this.
Really?
Really cute.
Yeah, I want to start getting out this year and any of the builds that are close enough to us. I want to start going and kind of just checking out the build, becoming a little bit more familiar with the intricacies of the build itself as opposed to just the finishes.
Yeah.
That's what my customers want to build right there, but they want to lop off the right hand side or the left hand side. I don't know what's what. But.
I don't either. Which side is the garage? Oh, the right side is the garage, so they'd be lopping off the left.
Okay.
Yep.
And they don't want two columns in the front. They think it looks gaudy, so they just want one. I'm like, we can do that.
I like the two columns.
Yeah, I do too.
I think it's kind
what elevation is that? Tradition?
Classic.
We don't build that.
No, that's the traditions.
I wish we built it in the classic. That's what they want. They just want a really simple front because they don't want to be at the top end of their neighborhood. Yeah, okay. That'll work. We got a couple of folks logged in.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, we could probably get started.
Yeah.
Well, hello, folks. My name is Justina Thorson. I am a home ownership counselor. I am located in Tempe, Arizona, and I'm going to be co-hosting this open house with Miss
Beretta. I am in Southwest Washington, so this build is in my build area and was in Justina's build area, but she moved on us to Arizona.
Yes, I did.
We miss her.
I wanted year-round sun, but I do miss you. I miss you too.
Hey, you know what? We are having such an autumn. What do they call it? Indian summers. It is beautiful now. Yeah, 75, 80 degrees. It's so gorgeous. You would love it.
I don't know. It's 91 degrees here, and I'm loving that because I like it to be nice and hot and sunny.
That is too hot. Hey guys, I just want to let everybody know that Justine and I love questions. Any questions. So if you have something that's out in left field, just ask us. We'll do our best to answer it or follow up with you with an answer later on. I have the question and answer segment down at the bottom of your screen. Don't use the chat box, please. Use the Q&A box and pop your questions in there at any time, and we will answer them throughout this process today.
Yes, and we love questions, and we don't feel like there are any stupid questions. Every question is valid, so please ask them. If we can't answer it for you, we will say we do not know instead of making up answers. So I think that is very productive and helpful as well. I am going to start off just kind of showing you the website a little bit before we look at the house. So our website is very transparent. It does have all of our floor plans on it. In order to see the pricing and floor plans for your area, you would go to this little guy here, and you just click on your build area. So whether you're building in Washington, Oregon, Idaho, or Arizona, and once you select your build area, it'll take you to all of the plans that we have to offer. Maybe let me go. I'm going to go to your branch, Brenda.
Yay!
So that we can see the house that we're actually doing today, which is the 1634 or the Whidbey. So you'll see we have all of our plans here. The Whidbey is here. It is 1,634 square feet. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and it starts at $243,999 in Brenda's area. And when you go on the website, you will be able to see the different floor plans options. So this is the floor plan here. This customer, the only change that they actually made to this plan was that they added a second window in the great room. So there are 2 windows here. Everything else is standard. So I think this one is going to be really fun to look at because it is a great home. It's a great floor plan, and you get an idea of how nice the standard finishes are. You'll get your dimensions for your build area. And then you will also see the different exterior looks that we have. So we have the classic exterior as well as the traditions exterior. So this home comes in those 2 exteriors. Some of our other homes have different exterior options. And then you can also customize the exterior option. So if you wanted, let's say, a modern looking home or a farmhouse looking home, you could actually take this floor plan and customize it to have a different look on the exterior of it. So that's pretty cool.
So the inside still stays the same no matter what the outside looks like?
Correct. It'll still stay the same. There will be a price difference between the different exterior looks. So if you're on the floor plan page for the specific home that you're interested in, all you have to do is scroll down to the bottom after the photo gallery, and all of the details for the home will be here, and you will see those different price points for the different exterior looks of the home. So for this home, you have a $3,000 difference to go from the classic exterior to the traditions exterior. Do we have any questions yet?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Nope.
So what we are going to do is look at this customer's concept. So the concept is something that you will get after you order your home with Adair Homes. You pay your processing fee, you've gotten all of your finishes picked out, made all of your changes that you want to make, and then our drafting team will draw up your concept like you see here with any changes that you've made. So like I said before, this customer decided to do the 2 5-foot by 5-foot sliding windows in the great room. And they did add some recessed lights in the great room as well.
Hey, Justina, what's the
Yes.
processing fee?
The processing fee you pay at the time of the time that you order your home. It is a $5,000 fee. I like to call it more of a deposit.
5,000?
Yep, 5,000. And it's actually applied to the price of the home.
So in the Southwest Washington branch, it's 3,500.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay, well, down here it's 5.
it's $3,500 processing fee. It does come off the base price house for you, so it's not in addition to. I'm
Yeah.
shocked that yours is that much.
Yep, they just changed it.
Wowza.
Another thing that this customer did is they did add some larger lights in the garage. So standard, you would just get essentially like a key light or a bulb hanging from the ceiling. So they added some more light fixtures to have more light in the garage.
Nice.
So that is about it. And then
Whoa.
also,
Oh,
yeah, so that's what I was gonna point out. So you will also see with this home that they are on a sloped property. Okay, and we do not have a problem building on sloped properties. There are different ways that we can build a home on them, whether it be what you see here, which is a stepped foundation. Okay, or we can also build a daylight basement. So that's also an option. Some of the route that I see a lot of people building down here is sometimes retaining walls, just pushing a bit of dirt and doing retaining walls. And I know we've had people do that up in Southwest Washington too. So it just really depends. What you see on the front of the home here, since your front door is so elevated from the ground, Adair Homes is actually going to provide deck ledger. Okay, so we add that to your order so that you can come in and install your own deck and steps so that you can get to your front door. And you'll also see that this is going to be the right side of the home. There's also some deck ledger there, so it kind of wraps around. And then if we go to the rear elevation, this I feel is a really good depiction of what this slope really looks like and the stepped foundation. It is quite, quite a lot. But again,
question.
Yep.
Was this home, would there have been enough room for a walkout basement or a daylight basement in this particular home, or was it just kind of in between?
It was kind of in between. I think they
Okay.
could have done a daylight basement, but he really didn't want to.
Okay.
But yeah, I definitely think that it could have warranted a daylight basement. So you'll also see some deck ledger outside of the sliding glass door. And this customer put a really awesome deck out back that we'll get to see in the video. So those are your elevation pages. And then you're also going to see a cabinetry page in your concept. So this just shows you the layout of the cabinetry in the home. Do we have any other questions?
Nope.
All right, then I'm going to jump into the video.
Don't worry, I'll interrupt you.
I know you will. I'm going to jump into the video.
Oh, so cute.
So we can see this cute house. This also is a really great shot of that stepped foundation and the sloped lot. I got to see this house in person, and it is a great floor plan. It feels a lot bigger than 1,600 square feet.
Super cute. I love the colors they painted it.
Me too. And they did paint themselves. They hired their own painter. Now that's not something that our customers have to do because it's actually included in the base price. Oh, how cute is that? So they do have some nice views out of this home. And when you enter, you're going to enter into the dining room. You kind of get a glimpse of some of the views out those front windows that are super nice. And that is going to be a standard dining room light fixture. They did do standard trim, standard interior doors, but the flooring that we're looking at is an upgraded laminate floor as opposed to the standard sheet vinyl that would come in your wet areas if you were building.
So pretty.
Isn't that pretty? This is a standard cabinet. So beech wood with copper stain, which is not a color that we offer anymore, but we do have some really great alternatives that are true browns. They did upgrade the countertops from laminate to granite. The backsplash is going to be a standard subway tile, 2 rows, stagger set, and that comes in white or ivory in a glossy finish.
God, this is a big living area. I love it. This is an 8-foot ceiling too.
Huge. Yes, these are the standard 8-foot ceilings. Standard sliding glass door, which is really a great size. And then this is taking us into the primary suite. Really nice shot of the standard 6-panel interior doors that we offer. And this is a standard carpet as well.
Is it?
Yes. So this was, do you remember the Dusty Trail
That
carpet?
is the old Dusty Trail?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it looks so amazing. And I
It
didn't think
looks
that was a pretty carpet.
It looks so good. I think it just depends on what colors you put it with.
Looks great.
And then we're going into the walk-in closet.
Oh man, that's huge.
It's huge. And we're using all shelf and pole, so there is no wire racking.
That's nice. Those
So
things
solid
fall
shelf.
apart.
They fall apart, stuff falls through the like cracks of the wires. It's just not.
I think the color that they painted this house is so pretty. I'd love to know if they used the Sherwin-Williams paint. It's
I
gorgeous.
think they did, and I think it's the Repos Gray.
That's what my house is. Maybe that's why I like it so much.
All right, so then if we go in here, I'm gonna kind of pause on this because I feel like we've had some really nice changes to what we're doing compared to what we see here. So at the time that this customer built this home, our standard plumbing fixtures were chrome. And the faucets on the sinks were that one handle. So currently, our standard plumbing fixtures are satin nickel. They are still coming from Moen, but they do have 2 handles.
Nice.
As opposed to the one handles. They're a little bit more of a classier look, I think, don't you?
Most definitely. I don't like that kind of faucet. It's too hard to get my hot and cold.
Hot and cold, right?
Yeah.
It's like you can't get the perfect warm water as easily. And this customer did upgrade to the specialty laminate countertops. So this is Spring Carnival. So
One of my
that's
favorites.
what's in the mud room or the utility room at your model home, Brenda. Very, very pretty. And then they stuck with the standard backsplash.
So did they do this to save a little bit of money?
Yes.
As opposed to doing the granite throughout the house? Or was that quartz?
The kitchen was granite.
It's granite.
And
Okay.
they did do that to save money. So this customer is actually an investor. So this home was built as an investment to resell. And so when we finish the video, I definitely kind of want to talk about some investment opportunities that we have for folks who might be on and interested in investing in real estate opportunities.
Definitely.
Let's see here. This is our standard tub shower combo. That was actually a really good shot of that. Let me go back.
Yeah, and they don't normally take pictures of it.
No.
That's good.
So one piece, one fiberglass unit, there's no seams in it, which I think is great. And then we are now doing a door, correct? As opposed to the pole standard?
Yeah, I believe so.
Mhm.
No, not on only on a shower.
Only on a
We're
shower.
still doing a pole for a tub shower,
tub
but
shower.
if you do a shower with us, you get a door.
Wonderful. So you could upgrade this to a walk-in fiberglass shower. It's a pretty inexpensive upgrade. And then you also could do a walk-in tile shower if you wanted, or you could do a tub a fiberglass tub with tiled walls. So you have lots of options for the bathroom.
Yeah, I always forget about the old school tub and the tiled walls. I like that look.
I think it's really cute. It's kind of retro.
Yeah, it
I
is.
think it's really cute.
This is in my timeline. It's not retro for me. It's my expectation. That's so funny.
Are you trying to call yourself old?
No, never.
Standard door hardware is going to be satin nickel knobs like you see throughout this house. Look at all those trees.
God, I just love the fact that it's just a standard 8-foot ceiling and it doesn't feel small. I love it. No vault or anything. We could vault this, right?
Yeah.
What about a 9-footer?
You could do 9-foot ceilings. You could vault the ceilings. You could custom option 10-foot ceilings if you want to.
Oh, yeah.
So it really just depends on what you like and what you want. All right, so going through here, we're gonna come up on the other bedrooms. That closet that we just passed is a storage closet.
Oh,
So it has 4 shelves on one side and then a shelf and pole on the other side.
nice.
Let's see. And these 2 bedrooms that we're looking at are 10 feet by 10 feet. So they're good sizes. Standard light fixtures. Nice closets. And one thing I will point out, this is how the windows will come standard in the home. They will be fully drywall wrapped. You do have additional options. If you'd like to jazz up your windows, you can add a windowsill and apron to the bottom, or you can fully wrap them in trim. So quite a few options there. And we have different trim options available as well. Look at how big this second bathroom is.
God, really,
It's such a good size.
really nice. It's so clean. This is a flip home, right? I can see
Yep.
it's just like you could picture all your stuff in there. I could picture my
Right.
house in here.
Yeah, because it's not anything crazy. It's nice and simple, a nice clean slate to work off of. I do want to talk about the kitchen a little bit. So we have a little pantry here
Nice.
right off the kitchen, which I think is awesome. I don't know anybody that I sit down with who's like, oh no, I don't want a pantry.
Yeah.
Everybody wants a pantry for all of their like Costco runs and all of their kitchen gadgets. It's like nobody has enough kitchen gadgets anymore. I myself have 2 air fryers. Why do I need 2 air fryers? I have to have a pantry for all the crap, right? But this kitchen shows our standard appliance package, okay? So your standard appliances are Whirlpool. You receive your freestanding stove and oven. It is an electric glass cooktop. And you can upgrade that to gas if you have gas or propane on your property. And then above it, you have your microwave. These microwaves are huge. Like you could microwave an entire lasagna in your microwave. That's how big they are.
You can tell you still have kids. I don't have to worry about that anymore.
You know what? I do. And I'm actually on strike from cleaning my microwave right now because they keep not covering their food when they microwave stuff. So it's like a whole thing in our house right now, the microwave.
Oh, that's so funny. I see they still have the blue tape covering on top on that
Yes.
stove. They must have just finished installing it.
Yep, they just finished. And then, so that would come off and it's going to be stainless steel and, you know, the black, but this portion down here is stainless steel. So it's not actually a blue oven. So I'm glad you pointed that out because people are probably like, why is it blue? You also receive a dishwasher, okay? You will receive a garbage disposal from Moen in the kitchen. And then you will supply your own refrigerator, but it will be plumbed and wired so that you can get a refrigerator that has an ice maker, water dispenser, all that fun stuff. So that is awesome. The other appliance options, though, are we do have a gourmet appliance option, which I have found to be pretty popular. And that is where everything is built in. So your microwave is built in, you have a cooktop built into the countertop, and it also comes with 2 built-in ovens. And you can rearrange those appliances in the kitchen if you don't like the way we have them set up, although I feel like we do a really good job making a very functional kitchen, but you could rearrange them if you wanted. And that option comes in either Whirlpool appliances or KitchenAid appliances, and you can get either of those as gas or electric cooktops.
What if I want to bring in my own Bosch line, say, for example?
Well, you could absolutely do that. So what I would recommend is knowing exactly what appliances you are planning to get, because we are going to need the specs for that so that we can make sure that the cabinetry and countertops are going to fit your appliances that you're bringing.
Gotcha.
The KitchenAid appliance package is pretty nice, though.
It is very nice. Can you tell me a little bit more about sinks? Because I really don't like stainless steel.
Absolutely. Let me see if we're even going to get a shot of this sink. So I don't think we are. This sink that comes standard when you go to a solid surface countertop like granite or quartz is going to be an undermount stainless steel sink. So if you do not like stainless steel, we do offer some farmhouse sinks that are really beautiful. Those come in single or double bowl, and they are the white, are they cast iron? Yes. So they're cast iron. And then we also offer an above mount porcelain sink, right?
Yeah, that's nice too. It's bicolor. It's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, and that's a double bowl sink. So those are all really nice options, and they're a beautiful bright white. So they look really pretty in the kitchen. We also have many options for faucets. So this is the standard faucet. It is chrome, but our standard currently looks like this faucet and comes in the satin nickel, so that it matches all the other satin nickel finishes. And then we have other options that come in different looks and different colors, and we'll kind of run through some of those options after we watch the video a couple times. One other thing to point out, you do get outlets at the kitchen island. So you will have them standard on both ends of your island. Kitchen islands come standard in the homes.
I was going to say there's a lot of outlets.
Yes, there are a lot, and those are all standard outlets. They did not add any outlets to this house. So as you're looking, through this video and we see all the outlets, they did not add anything. That's all Adair provided outlets. These are going to be the standard hardware for cabinetry, are those satin nickel knobs. I love that kitchen.
I do too. It's very functional.
And I love this utility room. So this utility room is huge. You have your washer dryer space. Those are going to be the other appliances that you will supply yourself. And then you do get this shelf above the washer and dryer, but we can add some cabinetry if you like cabinetry.
I have a quick question for you. Can you pause it?
Yep.
So that light that's there at the entry,
this guy.
If I wanted to have a recessed, like an LED surface mount light there, as opposed to those big old things, and like same in the hallway, I noticed they have those too. Can I do an exchange for that?
You absolutely can. So we actually will change those out to those recessed lights that are LED at no charge.
That's nice, because I don't really like those. I don't mind them so much in a bedroom, but I don't really want them in the hallways. I can see your kids throwing a ball and breaking the globe on it, right?
My kids better not ever do that. But yes, I can do that. That's why we don't allow that in the house.
Yeah, I'm glad that Adair will do the 1-for-1 swap. That's really,
Me
really
too.
nice.
And
Yeah.
also, when it comes to, I'm glad you bring up light fixtures, because there are a lot of options for light fixtures. We have lighting packages that we offer in different styles and colors that we'll kind of look at today. But sometimes people like to do like a chandelier at their entryway. So we can always replace that light fixture with a pre-wired chandelier box. Did somebody just bring you a present or something?
No, I had to sign for something, sorry. I tried to do it as indiscreetly as possible.
Funny. So you could do that, and then we can also pre-wire for ceiling fans, or we can install ceiling fans for you. Look at this garage.
It's so clean.
This is the cleanest garage I've ever seen in one of our homes. This is a great video. This is the standard finish that you will see on the garage. So this is drywalled and fire tape. There is no texture. It is not painted, but you can add that if you like. And that's
What about insulation?
You can also insulate it. The walls that will be insulated are going to be the walls that are shared with the home.
Okay.
Okay. The walls that are not shared with the home, you can add insulation to. The garage door opener will come standard. We do have.
Can you hear that noise? You can't hear my noise. Okay, good. It's really loud. Sorry.
I have no idea.
Paper disposal truck doing their thing outside the window here, and it's so loud. I'm surprised y'all can't hear it. He stopped.
I can't hear it. But a popular thing that a lot of people do is add a wireless keypad to the outside of the house, so that they can actually just punch a code in and open and close their garage door. It's great when you want to go on walks and not take your opener or your keys or anything like that. Look at this foundation.
Wow.
How awesome is it that we can build on a property like this?
Yeah, a lot of on your lot builders won't touch a property like this. That is so cool. It's a beautiful deck too.
It is.
Nice.
So I'm going to let the video just play all the way through without stopping it. And then if people have questions, we'll just kind of answer them on top of the video playing. Does that sound good?
Yeah. Where is this build?
This build is actually in Clatskanie, Oregon.
Share with us the, while it runs, share with us this investor stuff.
Yeah, so this customer is an investor. So they actually built this home on property that they were able to purchase pretty inexpensive because of the slope. So I think they purchased the property for around $35,000, $40,000 a few years ago. And they built this house on it to turn around and sell it. Now, when we hosted the in-person open house, it was to be able to provide Adair customers to be able to see a finished Adair home, but also to help sell this home. And it was actually sold before we even did the in-person open house.
Wow.
So they didn't really need us to do the open house. But the really amazing thing about this home is the equity position. And I think that a lot of people do not realize the amount of equity that you will have in your home when you build it. And it's so important to think about when you're thinking about, do I want to purchase a resale home? Do I want to purchase a manufactured home? Or do I want to build a stick-built home with a builder such as Adair Homes? This customer paid Adair Homes, let me find the exact price, $198,628.52.
Wait, that was their That was their contract price with Adair.
That was their contract price with Adair
About a year and a half, 2 years ago?
about a year and a half ago.
Okay, God, that's amazing. You can't build for that today, guys. Don't get any ideas.
You can't, but the amazing thing is they sold this house for $425,000.
Oh my
And
God.
all in on the property and the site development costs, they probably spent 70,000, maybe 80.
Wow.
So they made a good amount of money on it. And that was with it. It sold about 4 months ago.
You know, that is so incredible. I just got some statistics for our own lender, Adair Financial, and for folks that already owned land, the average equity position upon completion was 31%.
That is
That's
a lot of money.
amazing. And then the folks that had to purchase land, their average equity position with Adair Financial was between 21 and 25%.
That's still
phenomenal.
a good amount of money. I mean, you really can't go wrong at that point, right? You're making an investment, whether you're turning around and selling it or you're keeping it for your home, you are making yourself money by purchasing something. And I don't know many things that we go out there and buy that make us money.
No, I mean, you buy a brand new car, you pull it off the lot and it depreciates a huge chunk.
Oh yeah. It
Yeah,
definitely
it's
does.
a really good purchase.
It is. It is a very smart purchase. It is a big purchase. So, we always recommend that you make an appointment with a home ownership counselor at one of our offices, whichever build area you're in, to really learn about the process, to discuss what your needs are, what your wants are in a home, whether it be from an investment point of view or from a home that you're actually living in for your family. Really going through all those details and being educated. We want to educate you. We want to help you. We want to make sure you are making the right decisions for your family and for yourself. And we want you to have a good experience.
Yeah.
So your first step is always going to be to speak to a home ownership counselor so they can walk you through the process and make sure you have a good building experience.
Definitely. We have how many branches? 19?
Oh gosh, I can't keep up anymore.
Of course, Southwest Washington, my location, we're the best in the company. We always win all the stats.
All the stats.
Just tooting Southwest Washington's horn a tad.
That's
But
fine. I spent a good amount of the year in Southwest Washington.
You did.
So you're tooting my horn too.
and really what Justina said about we want you to have a good experience, that is truly what a home ownership counselor's job is to be your trusted advisor, to share with you the goods and the bads and the ins and the outs and talk through everything, to take your time to make sure you have everything in place, because you're creating this home. We're just here to assist you, and our primary job is to keep you in budget.
Yes, that is true.
That's it.
That is a huge part of our job, is helping people keep within their budgets. And so one thing I will say is we always, for your first step, are going to define your budget. That's what we're going to want to do. We're going to define how much you want to spend, not how much you can spend, how much you want to spend. And I think that's a really important, a really important thing, because we want to make sure that you are not overextending what you want to do. And so when we look at your budget, we're going to look at 3 main things. So one is going to be your land cost. So that's whether you're purchasing land or if you already own land that you owe some money on. And then we're going to be looking at your site development costs. So your site development costs are going to be, you know, what needs to be done to the land for us to actually come build on it. We're going to need utilities, so power, sewer, and water. We're going to need the building pad excavated. So if you're looking at something like this property, your excavation costs are going to be a little bit higher than if we're working with a flat property. So that's why it's important for us to look at that when we're looking at the budget. We're going to have permit costs, and then we're going to have some other little miscellaneous items that are really going to depend on where and what you're building. And we're going to talk to you about how you want to fund your project. Are you using cash from one of your accounts? Do you want to work with a finance company to do a construction loan, or are you going to do a mixture of the two? And when we define those things, we're going to help guide you where to go for that next step. So if you're looking for a construction loan, we're going to introduce you to our loan officer at Adair Financial Services so that you can ask all your questions about a construction loan and fill out an application so you can get pre-qualified so you can start your project.
Yeah, really good information, Justina. I just got a question.
Great.
You made me choke. Let's see, this question is for me, but it's also for you because you built here.
Okay.
Building a house along the Washington West Coast requires elevated foundations. Approximately how much do they cost? You know, that's a great question. It's going to solely depend upon the size of your house. We can elevate foundations. We do all the time. As a matter of fact, true story, I had a customer that was a flat foundation, and it was at the top of a hill, so it had nothing to do with low levels. But they were in contracts with us, and the neighbors built a fence. And their fence blocked their whole view, and they were devastated. They bought this property because the view, and they no longer could see the view. They were panicked, and we increased their foundation stem walls by 1 foot all the way around their whole perimeter of the home, and they were thrilled. They were really lucky we were able to do that. We don't normally make changes at that point in the build, but we wanted to have them satisfied, and it had nothing to do with us. The cost, it would range, you know, 15 to 2,000 square feet. It depends on how much that foundation needs to be elevated. If the land is flat, if there's stair steps to the foundation, those, and I apologize, I'm not giving you a hard number. I can't. It would be like me throwing a dart at a balloon on the wall. I'm a terrible aim. I'd never hit it. You really need to talk to me personally. If you'd like, you can certainly call me. But we really need to look at the property and look at what the requirements are per county. I'm assuming that you're going to be in Pacific County on the coast. My phone number is 360-841-2044 if you would like to give me a holler. Otherwise, I apologize, it's kind of a lame answer, but yes, we can do it, and there is associated costs. Concrete has gone up exorbitantly of recent times. Our lumber costs have come down, but concrete's gone up.
That is true. And yes, we cannot give you an exact price now, but I would say that is a really good segue into our complimentary site evaluation that we do. So once you are pre-qualified or you have your funds ready, you know what you want to build, and you have property, or you are under contract for property, we will come out and do what's called a complimentary site evaluation. So our only ask is that you know that you want to build for Adair Homes. We're not going to take any money from you at this time. We're going to send our construction superintendent out to meet you on site at the property with the plans that you want to build. We're going to look at the location of where it's going, and our superintendent is going to shoot the grade change of that property. So once he does that, he can usually provide you an estimate on the additional foundation costs needed if it doesn't exceed 6 foot of fall. So if we have a 6 feet or more of grade change, then we go to our purchasing team and we ask for pricing. And so you would have that pricing back within, I would say, around 5 business days after you do the property evaluation.
What are you looking at?
I just had a customer walk in.
Oh, you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like when you're building a house and you're putting all these components together. I always like to equate it to like all the stars in the sky, and you have a magnet and you're just trying to pull them all in. You're building a puzzle and it takes a bit of time. You don't have to be knowledgeable about the building process. What we ask is that you trust us. So if you're shopping for builders, it's important that you have a comfortable, trusting relationship with your home ownership counselor, because we do all the upfront items for you. And you know, it's if you're shopping builders, if you get a better feel from another builder, then I would recommend you go with them. It's all part of that process, and it is very important to trust your builder.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. Any more questions, guys? No more questions? You know, Justina and I have done this for what, 2 years? Together?
Like I would say 2.5.
2.5?
Yeah.
And when we first started, oh my Lanta, you should look at some of those old videos. We stumbled and fumbled, and now we still stumble and fumble, but we laugh.
Yeah.
And we have fun. We're both very passionate about helping people build homes, because everybody needs a place to live.
They do. And this is so fun. And I would say, like, not only are we passionate, but we have a team of people who are really passionate about what they do. So, you know, when people are shopping other builders and they ask me, oh, what sets Adair apart from everybody else? Okay, I hate that question. First of all, I will tell you, please go do your research and, you know, see who offers what you like. But I would say the one thing that really does set us apart from other builders is that we really do have a team of people that care about what they do, who are going to provide the best customer service so that they have a good customer experience. So I would say our team is what sets us apart from other builders. When
Yeah, the people.
Yeah,
Definitely.
so different. And I've built a house before, so I know that our team is different, because
I've fired general contractors before.
Yes.
And took it over myself. That was not fun, but it was better than working with my general contractor. By the way, I was in Texas, so don't worry, it's not our company.
I clarified that for everybody. You're so funny. Well, do we have any other questions?
Nope, no more questions. We did such a good job.
Oh my gosh, why can't I get this small? Oh, there we go. Okay, so what I was going to do is I was going to pop into the options book really fast.
Oh, awesome.
Because I love this. So we were talking about, I don't know why that music is going, but
I don't hear it.
I'm just going to let it play. So when we talked about sinks, these are some of the upgraded sink options that we have, right? For whoever asked because they didn't like the stainless steel. And then these are the farmhouse sinks. But if you do like stainless steel, the standard is going to be a single bowl undermount or a single bowl or a double bowl undermount if you have quartz or granite in the home. If you have laminate, it is going to be an above mount sink.
And it's still stainless?
Still stainless steel. So still a nice sink. This is going to be our premium stainless steel undermount sink upgrade.
Yeah, 16 gauge steel. That's phenomenal.
That is so nice. Such a good quality sink. You can add some prep sinks or bar sinks if you do a bar area in the home. And then we also have some tub fillers. So one of the things that Adair now offers is a freestanding tub that comes in either an oval or a rectangular shape. They are very beautiful, and these are the fillers that are available for those. Pot fillers, these are exciting. So if you do not like carrying a pot of water from your sink to your stove, you can actually install a pot filler right above the stove. So you just turn it on and fill that pot up with water, and you don't have to be dragging it along your kitchen. I think that's amazing.
Yeah,
I want one of those.
I do too.
I will feel like I have made it in the world when I have a pot filler and I don't have to carry my pot from the sink to the stove. One day. And then plumbing fixtures, we have different options for plumbing fixtures. We've got the motion sense faucet, spring faucet, and then we have the traditional looking faucet or modern, and those come in different colors. So you just need to figure out what style you like and what color schemes you like. You can do a hot water dispenser. That's pretty cool. And then we also can do like a pre-plumb for some kind of water filtration if you want something like that. I know, Brenda, where you are, the water is great, but down here in Arizona, we are not drinking the tap water. So we need that.
Wow. Okay, cool. I hadn't heard of that.
So then we have some other plumbing options. So these are your bathroom plumbing fixtures, and this is the modern style, which I love. It comes in brushed nickel or matte black. You get upgraded faucets at the vanity, tub shower, the shower, soaker tub, and grab bars. And the one thing that I really love about these upgraded plumbing fixtures is you get a much larger shower head, which is really awesome.
Yeah. And they're all above builder grade.
Yes, they all come from Moen, but they're above builder grade Moen faucets. So they're really great quality, though. They will last the lifetime of your home. This is going to be the traditional looking option, and that comes in matte black, oil rubbed bronze, or brushed nickel. So you have a lot of color options for that. This is going to be an upgraded pedestal sink. So the home that we looked at today didn't have a half bath, but we do have a lot of plans that have half baths, and when they do, it comes with a pedestal sink. So the standard pedestal sink is oval. And this one gives you a nice rectangle, so a little bit more modern looking if you're going for a modern feel in your home.
It's a beautiful sink. If
It
I
is.
were building, I would pay the money for that. The oval sink's okay, but this fills that space up in that bathroom
It
too.
does.
And
you
it's a
get more
gorgeous sink.
You get more space for like soap or a lotion.
Yeah.
Like you have more space on the actual sink itself. So that's really nice. These are going to be undermount bathroom sinks. So if you upgrade to granite or quartz in your bathrooms, you're automatically going to get a single bowl undermount sink. If you are building in Arizona, you are standard going to get granite in your bathrooms already. So this is the standard sink that you would get in your bathrooms. For either region, you can upgrade to the rectangle if you don't like the oval. This is going to go over some plumbing options. So that's going to be that fiberglass shower, walk-in shower that we talked about. You can also go to tile. The tile shower comes as a walk-in, or you can do a roll-in shower, which I think is amazing that we offer that. And these are going to be our shower doors. This is the drop-in soaker tub. So this is surrounded in tile in some of our floor plans. So any of our floor plans where the primary bathroom has a separate tub and shower, this is the tub that you're gonna get.
It's so beautiful with the tile. I just love that.
And it's large. It's like a really nice size for soaking. 2 people can fit in it, so that's nice too. 5 kids can fit in it if you got a bunch of kids and you just want to spray them down. Dogs, I mean, you name it, you're gonna fit them in that tub. And then we've got some options for freestanding tubs. So we have the squared one, and then we have rounded. I like both of them. Which one do you like, Brenda?
I think I like the square.
Do you?
Yeah, I like
A
it.
little bit more
I think I've seen
edgy.
it in the space and I think it fits really well.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true. These toilets, these are amazing.
I know.
So they sit taller. They have a nice elongated front, but they are skirted. So you do not have to clean all those little nooks and crannies of the toilet that everybody else in the house gets dirty.
I love those. They're expensive, but they are phenomenal.
You know what? I actually don't think they're that expensive for what you get.
Yeah, they're a
I
great
think they're
toilet.
a good deal. They are a great toilet. So that is an option. You can add utility sinks to your utility room. And then we do have quite a few different lighting option packages for the home. So we've got the modern farm. Which one was this one? Oh, contemporary. This one's cute. Contemporary, that comes in black or brushed nickel. We've got the modern farm look that comes in black, bronze, and satin nickel. So you get all 3 of the color options. And our personal favorites is the mid-century modern. I think you and I both just kind of fell in love with this globe chandelier. It's so cute and so fun. And these packages actually come in satin or matte black. Do we have any questions so far? Okay.
I'm like,
All right, well, we're wrapping up here. So we've got some ceiling fan options. We have exterior lighting options. So the standard in Arizona is going to be this guy here, and then, or this guy. Which one is standard for you? Not this one.
we don't have the standard light on there, and I did not know this until last week.
Mhm.
Any Arizona light, we can order it.
Oh yeah, that doesn't.
I didn't know that. I know. I thought it was just Arizona. And people like those lights, so I'm glad that all of those are available.
They're really pretty. They look really good. And they're dark sky compliant. So for your people out at the gorge,
Yes,
you have to have dark sky compliant lights. It gives them some other options other than this aluminum one. So that is really nice. And then we've got some other lighting upgrades and doors. There are a lot of door options. It's just really important that you sit down with your home ownership counselor and go through what you're wanting to put in your home and how you want to design it. There are a lot of different options. We'll go over tile layouts. If you decide to do a tile shower, you can do the vertical stagger set, or you can do a horizontal stagger set. We can put in benches, shelves, niches, deco liners. The possibilities are endless. The backsplash in the kitchen that you saw in this home was our standard 2 rows of tile, but we can go full height backsplash. And you can do different types of tiles. We have a lot to choose from in our design center. So I highly recommend going in, taking a tour of the design center. We have certain offices that have model homes as well that you can walk through and just really get an idea of what you want in your home and what finishes you want, so you can start getting a budget together.
Hey, Justina, do we do wood burning stoves?
Yes, you do wood burning stoves.
And how about,
like to
so
talk
if they
about
want a
that?
wood burning fireplace, they can order that, right?
Yes. Yep. You can do a wood burning fireplace. So we offer gas fireplaces, wood burning or wood burning stoves. And we can custom option the wood burning options. Otherwise, we have a button that we can click for our standard gas fireplace, which comes with a tile surround like you see here, and a bumped out mantle made
Nice.
of drywall.
Mhm.
And then these are some other options. They are paint grade mantles. Can't really, this is a better picture of them. So these are the upgraded mantle options that come in paint grade.
Very nice.
Yeah. Well, were there any other questions before we say goodbye to people today?
I think you did a phenomenal job. You covered like
Aw.
everything that anybody might ask.
Thank you. Well, before I say goodbye, the last thing I want to do is just show you the contact tab at the top of our website, because you are going to want to go and schedule an appointment. Okay, you can call. You can click this button if you don't really like talking to people on the phone. I know some people are like that. Just click the button and just put your information on there. And somebody from our amazing online sales team will reach out to you and they will get you scheduled for an appointment with somebody at your build area.
Cool.
All right.
Great job.
Well, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us today. It was a great time and we appreciated all your questions, and I'm sure we will see you guys sooner than later.
Thank you, everyone. Justina, it was a pleasure.
Bye. Thanks,
Love
Brenda.
ya. Bye-bye, everybody.